how being friendly changed my life. I'll give you a quick example. This morning I fueled my car because I wanted to drive to this beautiful place here and shoot this video. So I went inside of the gas station and I paid the woman who wanted to charge me. And at the end I just said, "Thank you, have a nice day," and I looked to her eyes and smiled. And I really saw in her face she was very much happy about that, and I probably guess I was the first person who was that nice to her. You know, I was not overdoing it, saying, "Oh, you're so the perfect person." I just said, "Hey, have a good day. Thank you. Bye." And guess how I felt when I walked out of this gas station? To be honest, I even felt a little bit proud, and I had a higher self-confidence. I went out there with high energy, thought, wow, nice. Why was I friendly? Just because I can. You know, this should be actually the new cool thing to do, be friendly. I find it always very fascinating if people are very friendly in a very respectful way. I think that's cool. It's not cool to don't show emotions and be straight. That's not the cool thing. We should change culture here. And guess how I would felt if I go in there and just say, "Yeah, well, whatever, bye." I wouldn't feel so good. Maybe I had the attitude of, "Oh, I'm sad, I don't want to talk with anybody," and then I behave that way, and then I feel even more like that or still like that, and I said, "I told you I'm in a bad mood," but it's just because you kept behaving like that. So maybe you should just give it a try, just be nice. You don't need to overdo it, it's just 1-2 seconds. It took me 2 seconds to say, "Hey, thank you, have a beautiful day," and looked into her eyes and I left. And I felt so good. Another example, it was a few years ago when I had my driver license the first time. In Germany you drive on the right side, and I was driving and I wanted to park on the other side, and I learned in school that it's illegal to park this way, so I turned around and then I just wanted to park, and then another car came, just wanted to park, but I was a little bit earlier. And then the man shouted at me, he was like 40, 50 years old, said, "Hey, what are you doing? This is my parking slot." Even I was a little bit earlier there. And he didn't see, he was so angry that he didn't even see that there are 2 parking slots. So I told him, "Hey man, it's all good. You know, there are 2 parking slots, it's all fine." And then he saw it, and I was very friendly. And I really saw in his, there's a tractor. Anyway, I really saw in his face that he's a bit embarrassed. He didn't say sorry, I'm sorry, but I saw in his face that he was embarrassed, that he was so angry, it was so unnecessary. And I'm the young boy, 20, 30 years old, younger, is dealing with the situation so much more mature. Yeah. And then we went into the restaurant. I was there with my former girlfriend and he was there with his wife. And when I left, I said bye, and he was so nice, and bye. And it was really funny to see how he can be such a nice man, because my first instinct was also, "Oh, what an asshole." But I still acted very nicely. And I dealt then with the situation much better, and we talked totally differently. You know what? Sometimes people are angry and then you just mature and saying, "Hey, what is going on here? Let's talk about this." And those people slowly open up, and then you can talk properly like adults, and it makes you feel better and more mature. So why shouldn't you be more friendly? And honestly, I understand that people are sometimes unfriendly because it's easy to do that, and there are millions of reasons why you are mad now. That's okay, but do you really want to be so low conscious to not be free here and be the slave of your emotions and then go in this direction, not feel better, instead of saying, "Hey, I'm friendly now and I feel better now," and I give something back. Just those 2 seconds, just saying thank you and looking into the eyes. Or when you buy a nice t-shirt and the girl or the boy really gave you good advice, say, "Hey, thank you for your time. You really gave me great advice, and I wouldn't have bought this t-shirt if you wouldn't be there. Thank you very much. Have a good day." Actually think about the last time when somebody gave you some positive feedback. You probably thought about this for a while, and you can still remember this even if it's like weeks ago, maybe even months ago. This has such a positive impact on you. So just be nice. Tell people if you think something positive about them. Say hello, good morning, and look into their eyes. It will make you feel so much better, so much more self-confident. And it's so easy, it doesn't cost anything. It's just because you can. Just give it a try. Just some advice of somebody who experienced this as positive. I'm not saying that I know everything, but it just makes you feel better. Just give it a try.